Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in to Lowe's Pickup Podcast.
Yo, what's up?
Coming to you guys live from the Pacific Northwest. Per usual, we got my boys over here to the left. My man's in the green.
Oh, AZ.
My man's in the white.
He switched it up.
Yeah.
Bobby Fresh.
Keeping you on your toes and not messed up. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Bringing you
About my toes.
bringing you your weekly
My
dosage of
toesies.
degenerisms, tisms,
My
tickle bitties, and everything in betweenies. I actually like that one a lot. I'm keeping that one.
In betweenies.
In betweenies.
Hey, do you want to hand me that statue?
Which one? Oh, sorry to interrupt. The
Gorilla.
monkey?
Yeah.
Don't ever not call me a fan. That's a Colin Kaepernick Funko Pop.
That is. I know you're a fan. I never said you wasn't a fan.
This right here is what we all are.
You gotta
It
get
is.
closer. The
Oh,
light's missing.
Right there. We're all monkeys.
Yeah. It's a little crazy right now.
No,
we're
dap me up.
we're just 3 monks in the world full of.
Swinging high for success in the vines.
That's not where I was going, but
Yeah.
that works too. We're monks swinging high in the vines of success.
Yeah.
What he said.
We're just 3 monks in this crazy jungle.
Yeah, 3 months in the crazy jungle. That being said, let's open up our segment with emails. We have emails from our beloved and adoring fans. Thank you so
And
much.
more than one.
And more than one. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot to us. Really, I don't know. It's just a cherry on top, and the reason why we keep doing what we're doing. We're having so much fun, and we appreciate the interactions. It gives us some insights, our listeners, and what you guys are thinking of the product that we're producing so far. That being said, actually, Aslan, why don't you go ahead and get us started with the first email?
Yeah, sounds good. The first one that hit.
Yeah, or the one that we got to rip the Band-Aid off first.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's rip the Band-Aid off of that one so far.
So let's go ahead and get into that. Also, I did want to. I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
All right. So the first email to hit the tower is going to be from my future. Should I dox him like that? I guess he doxed himself. His name's Tyler. Is my brother-in-law, future brother-in-law, because I'm engaged currently. Tyler went ahead and contributed to kind of the NBA discourse that we've been having here. So he says, "Good morning, good sirs. Long-time listener, first-time emailer. Appreciate it. Shout out. Recently on TikTok, there's been a trend to discuss the NBA greats and their argument to being the greatest player of all time. Then we get into Kobe not really being able to make an argument. As Riley's a Kobe stan, is there really an argument that you could possibly make that Kobe is the greatest player of all time outside of saying but his mentality or that he's the closest thing to Jordan in the 2000s? I personally don't have him in my top 10. 1 to 3, any order you want to argue. He's got Jordan, LeBron, and Kareem. At 4, he's got Magic. At 5, Russell, which I'm assuming is Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, Celtics legend.
Or Russell Westbrook. Top 5.
Hey, man.
And if that's it,
put some respect on Russell Westbrook's name, but no, he's not top.
And don't call him Westbrook. It's disrespectful.
That's fucked up.
6, Wilt Chamberlain. 7, Bird, Larry Bird. 8, Tim Duncan. 9, Shaq. 10, Curry. 11, Hakeem. 12 is where he has Kobe. My reason being that the early 2000s was filled with bums. And they would have won one title at most in any other modern era. Shaq was also the main option during that 5-year run. Regardless of whether or not he punted on the regular season, which LeBron has done since 2014, Kobe was only the undisputed best player in the NBA for roughly 2 to 3 years from 2006 to 2009, maybe. From that point forward, it was clearly LeBron until Jokic and Giannis took that title in 2018-ish. He was an efficient player by all advanced metrics, and his only MVP was given him because of LeBron voter fatigue as a Lifetime Achievement Award. What is your opinion on his GOAT merits? With love, sincerity,
He's looking at
Tyler. P.S.
Mean mug. Oh, P.S.
Frick Argentina.
Frick.
Today,
You can say it.
bad
Say
timing. Bad timing.
it. Just say it. No. Don't say
I did
frick.
say.
Don't. You said frick.
Tyler says fuck Argentina.
Thank you.
And then he follows up with another email. I fucked up. I meant Steve Nash voter fatigue. Much like how Kendrick Perkins ruined Jokic's run at MVPs, or they got tired of giving Jordan MVPs and gave it to Karl Malone. And then he follows up one more time, also to reiterate again. Fuck Argentina. Their most famous goal, the hand of God, was Maradona cheating, and we act like it was some great play when it was fraud. I will start off by saying I don't think people say it's a great play. I think it's widely acknowledged that is controversial.
Yeah.
Outside of Argentina, maybe there are some people from Argentina that are still holding on to the hope that it was the hand of God. But I think it's widely accepted that looking back at it, it was the hand of Maradona, not God. So, but thank you, Tyler, for the email. We were really close to getting him on the podcast to kind of discuss kind of the whole SGA OKC thing. That was my fault. That fell through, so I apologize for that. But thank you for sending in the email. So with that being said, is there an argument for Kobe? And what is that argument for him being the best of all time?
Well, I think I have plenty.
Yeah, I am sure you do.
I have plenty of thoughts.
Do you have Kobe as the greatest of all time?
No.
Okay.
But to not put him in the top 10 is kind of crazy, but I'll get to that. Since the email is specifically catered to our boy Riley, I want to give Riley an opportunity to go ahead and speak up for himself, get his licks back, and yeah, man, speak your piece. Let us know what you're thinking. What do you have to say to our boy Tyler?
I will say, hold on, I'll preface this. With any future emails we get, right, we jibber-jabber between each other a lot.
Yeah.
If you're going to say fuck Argentina, I may or may not be able to control what my constituents say in response. So just keep that open.
Let's look at the camera when you say that.
It's not personal, but if somebody tells me fuck the 49ers, I'm getting on their ass. So if you don't want your ass to be got, just be a little careful with your words.
But I will say, based on how well articulated and every single thought out point Tyler has on this email, I think he's with the smoke. So
yeah, no, and he'll back it up too. So
and he'll back it up. It sounds like. So for that, I welcome it. Keep it coming. I love that kind of interaction. Let's do this shit, Riley. Ding ding ding. Let's run.
Okay. Round one.
Wait.
I don't understand what he means by like any order you want.
Oh, is this written?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Written response.
So like I'm responding to his written response.
Yeah, but your response.
No.
Oh, sorry.
My response is to his response.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you had written down.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh,
I didn't want to.
All right, go ahead.
I didn't really want to do that. I feel like it should come off the top of the dome because I feel like that's where we're at.
I concur.
So I don't understand his argument with Jordan, LeBron, and Kareem top three. Or you can just do any order what you want to argue. That makes no sense to me. Yeah. Be consistent, dog. Be consistent. Do your top three. Jordan is number one, dog. Jordan is fucking number one. What are you talking about? He's the best player of fucking NBA history. You can't just say any order you want to argue. No, he's the best.
Get on.
So you got to be consistent, brother. And then, fuck you for saying Kobe is number 12. What the fuck are you saying? You can say all of his stuff outside of the NBA, but within the NBA, he's fucking a legend. He's a Laker fucking legend. And Shaq wouldn't be anywhere without fucking Kobe. He even admits that. So for you to put Shaq above Kobe is fucking ridiculous, dog. That's fucking...
Is that?
Whack.
Let him spit.
That's fucking whack.
Let him cook.
Finish your thoughts.
That's fucking whack.
That's whack.
Fucking whack.
Fucking
Shaq whack.
Shaq whack, dude.
Whack a Shaq.
Now I can't say he's got the most points in a single game anymore because that was stolen recently. It was last season.
You couldn't say that either because Wilt Chamberlain has the most points in a single game ever. He's got 100.
He's got 100?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's no fucking video of it. But there's video of...
Yeah.
I won't bite my tongue.
Okay. Of the hand of God.
There's videos of Hand of God. There's fucking World
But
War II
they didn't have
footage,
VAR.
but we don't huh?
They didn't have VAR back then.
Bro, there's footage of like World War One fucking.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Whatever. Get back to it.
What?
Get back to it.
That's what
Off
I'm
topic.
saying. If we have footage of World War II in the 40s, but we don't have fucking footage of the 100-coin game.
I'll answer that in a second.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, most career points by a guard, 33,000. Most missed field goals, holds the all-time record for most regular season missed shots in NBA history.
Kobe? Is that a... Go ahead.
Youngest all-star starter. Became the youngest player to start an NBA all-star game at 19 years old. Most consecutive 50-plus score games. So you can say what you want about the most field goals, but as a whole, he took the Lakers to the promised land multiple times. So for you to put him at number 12 is fucking whack, like Shaq.
Fucking whack.
Fucking whack. So I'll put my order in. It's Jordan 1, Kobe 2. I'll put Kareem 3, Magic 4. I got Shaq 5. Bill Russell can be 6. Larry Bird is 7. I think I'm going out of order here, but I think Tim Duncan is right up there with Steph Curry, but I think Tim Duncan kind of takes that role because of how much more he has accomplished overall as a player, defensively and offensively. And then Steph Curry, as the three-point shooter he is and the sniper he is, I think he should be in the top 10, which he is, but.
So you're not arguing that Kobe is the greatest of all time. You're arguing that Kobe's top 10. Because part of the question was, what can you use to make Kobe top, to justify Kobe being best of all time?
I mean, the most consecutive 50-plus games that he's had.
You would say that puts him as the greatest of all time? That's an argument to make for him?
I think so.
So over Michael?
Over.
No. Just
No,
like if
in general.
there was going to be an argument for Kobe being number one, what
Yeah.
would that argument be? He's saying the most 50-point games. Also, the Dirk slander is crazy. Nobody's mentioning Dirk.
I have a couple rings.
He's got more.
got
I don't want to
plenty.
steal
Any
anything
final
from
thoughts?
No,
No.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts organically, so go for it.
him. No. I don't get it. I don't get it. I want to hear more from Tyler about this.
So then, okay, that's the top 10.
You want to respond to the whole fuck Argentina thing, or
We can talk about that. And I mean, I
I
want to.
want you to respond.
You want me to respond about the
Yeah.
full fuck Argentina
Yeah,
thing?
this is your one, buddy.
Tyler, you caught him the day of the finals, so I can't control this, Papa. Sorry.
As much as I respect Tyler as a human being, I say his comment about Argentina.
Tell
Your comment.
him.
Because that is the greatest fucking national team, one of the greatest national teams in the world. You can't deny it. One of the greatest. I won't say the greatest because there are a lot of great national teams, but they are one of the best national teams.
Be consistent. They're the greatest.
Not today.
Not today. You can't say that, dude. Spain actually has more World Cups.
Bro, that was a layup.
I didn't mean I'm sorry.
As a football fan, it hurts me to say. The hand of God wasn't great, but Maradona fucking didn't get caught. He did not get caught with it because of his hand position and the referees. Both referees' positionings,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't fucking see. As a referee myself, who's reffed soccer games without the help of VAR, the help with video assistants and other referees, it's hard to see that, especially when you're going up and you're using leverage. So you're going up with your hand already and you're trying to head it in and it hits, he uses his hand to nudge it. Yeah, it's a fucked up goal to give up, but I feel like even without the hand of God, they would have fucking beat England. That's all I gotta say. Because they're bums and colonizers.
With everything considered,
Bruh.
with everything being with everything taken into consideration, everything, that was not that bad of a response. I thought you were gonna get. I thought it was gonna be way more heinous than that.
That was respectful, and I respect you for keeping your composure.
Yeah,
I do. But if there was ever a time for you to unload your clip, it was right there. So
Yeah.
Do you want a second crack at it?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
Said your piece?
Yep.
He wants a recurring listen. If we start scorching every email that comes over with
Every person, no.
that comes
I'm not gonna.
in.
He has his own opinion. He can have his own opinion. Everyone should have their own opinions.
I got you. No, absolutely, and I think this is what makes our
That's why we need you here.
this is how we want things to go. We want that give and take. We want that back and forth. So this is beautiful. Then again, not again, but actually, real quick, thank you, Tyler, because this is a really great email and very thought provoking. And of course, throwing a little bit of that, the little heat that goes with it. So it's cool. So I appreciate that. So thank you very much. To answer the questions that you posed to Riley there, now I'm not a big Kobe stan like you call Riley, but I do want to stick up for Kobe and rest in peace in a couple different manners. Now, putting him outside the top 10 is kind of crazy to me. That reason being is because there are multiple arguments that you can make about, the first 3 championships that he won with Shaq. Was in fact because of Shaq. Yes, we all know that Shaquille O'Neal is a force of nature. The guy is a freak of nature. There was nobody then, there is nobody now that could possibly match up, pound for pound, skill for skill, power for power with a prime Shaq. So yes, I completely understand that argument. My case is that one, he still won those 3 championships, and he was scoring 25 plus points a game in each of those final series, while also producing all around games with the rebounds, with the assists from the defense, making sure that he was, a focal point in those matchups. And fast forward to the back-to-back championships that he won, outside of Pau Gasol, who did he really have in those teams? Like, you can make an argument for Lamar Odom. You can kind of make an argument for Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace. But the fact of the matter is, Kobe took those Lakers teams to the promised land predominantly by himself. Really, Pau was a wonderful Robin to his Batman, but he was still Batman. And also, you're talking about he came back and beat a big 3 Boston Celtics team that had just won the championship before the next year. He goes and he also beat, a Superman in Dwight Howard and the Orlando Magic, who had a very stout team themselves. We're talking primetime, 3-time defensive player of the year, top 5 MVP voting Dwight Howard, who's
not bums.
That were not bums whatsoever. No. So, to discredit those championships, that's kind of outlandish to me. Especially considering that you're putting LeBron James in the 1A, 1B, 1C category with Michael and Kareem. Now, that being said, I don't even have LeBron James in my top 10. so like that to me is a wild take. So, and like we said, we respect everybody's opinion and, your thoughts on the matter. So if I were to rearrange, said order here, I'd gladly put Michael at 1. Easily, this is a no-brainer for me. I would not put Kobe as 2.
That's fair. No, that's good.
I would probably keep him at 5 if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I kind of have to amend the rules a little bit, because while his statistics weren't won't put you in their own holy shit that he was dominant, the man's got 11 rings, and I'm talking about Bill Russell. A pioneer, if you will. And he battled against Wilt Chamberlain, who did have those phenomenal stats where he's averaging fucking 40 points a game, 20 rebounds a game and shit like that. and has the highest recorded scoring output in on the books. I think it was like March 2nd, 1962. I might have the date wrong. And actually, before I move on to that, the reason it's not televised, the NBA games that were back in the day, they had to be nationally televised matchups. So in this particular instance, this one was not a televised matchup, so that's why there is no video of it. But there is a preserved radio commentary and analytics from it, from the final minutes of that game, that does exist, where somebody on the radio actually called that game, where he scored 100 points. So I'll take that. And I'm just saying, there is some kind of record keeping, some history in out there.
I think it's AI.
Okay, but
and not Allen Iverson.
And not Allen Iverson. Not everything is AI, dude. But anyways, that being said, I'm sorry I kind of went off on a little tangent there.
No, you're good.
But
sorry.
yeah, like I was saying, so Kobe, I'd probably put him at 5. Bill Russell, and honestly, Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, they got their own category. Like, they're, to me, they're like the pioneers for like dominant basketball, right? So if I have to break it down, I'd probably go Mike. I'd go Kareem. Yeah, Mike, Kareem, Magic, Duncan, then Kobe at 5. Duncan, just because, dude, all-time leader in the San Antonio Spurs franchise in basically every major statistical category, and 5 championships to boot. And he never asked or demanded for a superstar to be added to his roster. Nope.
Yeah.
All his teams, yes, he did have Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and past his prime David Robinson, but they were all homegrown and organic teams. So, which is why LeBron is not on my top 10. The guy's great. I'll give you that, but he didn't fucking form the Heatles. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Curry's not in my top 10 either. I have a whole controversial take on that one too, because I think he broke basketball just by being so fucking good at 3-point shooting. Hey, ruined basketball for future generations, because now you got 7-footers pulling up from half court when they should be their asses should be by the basket dunking out motherfuckers. But then if I would have to swap him out, and this is where Dirk comes into the conversation. Dirk Nowitzki, to me, is top 10 because he is a pioneer in his position for his size, a sharpshooting big man, and his one championship, beating the Heatles, by the way, means way more and carries much more weight than all of LeBron's fucking titles combined. So,
and even the Cavs,
you can take that to the
coming back.
Even going back to the Cavs.
No, coming back.
He fucking built that team too. Here, let me give me Kevin Love, give me Kyrie. The fuck out of here, dude. So yeah. No,
Okay.
that's my that's my stance on that.
His
fucking kidding.
His is more reasonable than mine. Mine's more biased because I am a Lakers fan. But
so that was Dirk at 7.
I put him in the top 10. And to coin the phrase that Tyler used in his email, in any order you want, and anybody after 5, you can put Dirk.
Did I even say LeBron in mine?
I don't know.
I don't think
I would put Dirk, Hakeem, Shaq, and Larry.
Bottoming out the last 5.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Larry Legend himself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what do we feel about the 2000s having a lot of bums, janitors?
I don't
electricians?
understand how you can make that argument, because you're
There
talking.
are so many great players.
You had a whole nother generation of like Hall of Famers. In the 2000s, you had the Tracy McGrady's, you had the Vince Carters, you had you had Ray Allen, you had Allen Iverson. Bro, you had all these like phenomenal names, players that, bro, how are you
the original AI?
The original AI, like how are you not gonna give credit to these guys? You have some, like, dude, Steve Francis, shit. Man, I'm over here going through my Rolodex, man. You had the early Portland Trailblazers with Damon Stoudemire, bro, Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups, who beat the Lakers in Shaq.
So one question,
Yeah.
a follow-up question with that, because now I'm curious what Tyler's like golden era of basketball is.
That's a great call out.
Because if we're saying basketball's soft now and 2000s was filled with bums,
Mhm.
where are you saying basketball's better now because it's less physical? And
Dude,
that's so yeah, this is a follow-up question for him, right?
Yeah.
So what are your golden years of basketball? Because if you're saying people in the 2000s are bums, then you're definitely not looking before 2000s. So
unless
if
he is,
you're
unless he's saying like the 80s and 90s.
no way he's saying that. No way.
I mean,
he could make an argument for the 90s, I think.
I think he could.
Because if that was going to be my question,
Well, isn't that prime fucking Michael Jordan was beating janitors?
nope.
Isn't that the era everybody says that shit?
Tyler, do you think the guys that Michael Jordan was beating up in the 90s were a bunch of janitors? And we're talking about Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, Magic Johnson, Gary Payton, and Sean Kemp. He did beat Hakeem during the regular season. Unfortunately, that's my dream finals matchup.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen Michael Jordan and the Bulls take on Hakeem Olajuwon of the Houston Rockets. Then we would really settle that argument that themselves. But they won the 2 championships. Oh, wait. Michael retired, and that's why they won their 2 championships. That's crazy. Coincidence? I don't know. But that being said, Tyler, please let us know who you think or when you think the golden era of basketball was. Throw in and really consider everything: the level of talent, the skill, the matchups. What you consider are bums, I guess, is my question.
We defined the word bums a few episodes ago.
No, we did not. We'd agreed to disagree.
Okay, well, I titled it "Defining the Word Bums."
We defined bums. So go off of what we said, or kind of.
That's probably what he's going on based off of what we said.
So that being said, please, we look forward to your next email. We appreciate the insight.
He said with love and sincerity.
And with love and sincerity, right back. We appreciate you tuning in, man. It actually means a lot to us, especially because it really sounds like you're on it too, as far as like knowing ball and everything. So we appreciate you, man.
Come watch it with us.
And please, we would love to have you on the show. I think it would be a really great touch. And if there was ever an inaugural or honorary first guest, Tyler should be it.
Nah.
Just don't bring up my teams constantly, because I know what you have. In your shotgun barrel, and it's not nice. It's not nice, dude.
That's how odd.
I'm talking about Argentina, and then he also talked shit about the Raiders one time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, leave the Raiders alone.
To be fair, he was commenting on how much
how much
time we spent covering the Raiders, not on the Raiders themselves.
My brother, you gave a whole ass history lesson on Raiders, bro.
It was like 40 minutes.
That's what people need to hear. That's all I gotta say.
We'll give you a special exclusive episode on the Patreon. Riley's Raiders history.
Riley's Raiders rants.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you again, Tyler. We look forward to your next email. We do have another email we want to touch base on, but since we're on the topic of the NBA, I kind of want to talk about that first, and then we'll come back and finish it off with our last email.
Yep.
So that being said, the NBA free agency period just started at the beginning of July. A lot has happened. Major moves. I might have alluded to it before in the previous episode. If you think you know where your favorite player is playing next year, chances are, if you haven't been paying attention, they aren't where you think they are. So there have been many transactions already, a lot of player movements. But I did want to talk about a few of the big ones that I think are going to shake up the landscape of the NBA altogether. The first one that comes to mind, which also comes with a little bit of juicy controversy itself. Giannis Antetokounmpo. My man finally got his saga completed with Milwaukee. He got traded to Miami. There was a plethora of draft picks and players involved. I'll spare you guys the details on the draft picks because Miami actually walked away with, or not Miami, Milwaukee walked away with quite a few first round picks, but and a lot of young, good players. So the Milwaukee Hall, they got Tyler Hero, who's who has been a pretty, I would say, a decently known player for Miami these last few years. A bit injury ridden these last couple seasons, but we'll get into that in a minute. They also included Jaime Jaquez Jr., who I'm a big fan of. Honestly, he was a candidate for the sixth man of the year this last year. Can be a starter on 29 other NBA teams, in my opinion. Truly a jack of all trades kind of player, and I think he's going to be a solid and flourish in Milwaukee, in my opinion. Also in that deal, they got
Casper the Ghost. You know,
Casper the Ghost.
Kasparis.
Oh, I can't Kasparis.
It's Kasparis.
Kasparis. He actually
Phoenix.
played for the Illinois Illini a couple years ago. He was a rookie this past year. Lots of potential. Combo guard. Good size, good shooting, playmaking ability. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to flourish in Milwaukee himself, but we'll see. And then the big one, or another big name that I think is going to be a big addition for Milwaukee, is going to be Kel'el Ware. Kel'el Ware, to me, I hate this expression, but it applies. He's like a poor man's Victor Wembanyama, in my opinion. He is also 7'1", lanky, can guard the perimeter.
Monk.
And so what?
Is he a monk?
Is he a monk? He's not a monk. He's not doing like airbender type shit, but he is someone who can space the floor offensively, and he's always going to be a lob threat while attacking the paint. And then, of course, you throw in all the future first-round picks that they're going to be getting. Milwaukee actually made out like bandits, in my opinion. So they're going to be all right. Moving forward, will they make the playoffs? If they're able to build chemistry with the new players that they're bringing in, and with their new head coach, I think they will, personally. But as we all know, a lot can happen. On the Miami side, they only got Giannis and Bobby Portis, but the big name here is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that's why it's a big deal, because the man's top 3 in the NBA, in my opinion.
Currently, yeah.
Yes, the guy is a walking fast break. He can guard any position. His overall player efficiency is just through the roof. Does he have a jumper? Not really. Does he need it? Not really either. So it's actually quite remarkable. The guy's going to give you 30 and 10 on any given night. And I think based on the roster makeup that Miami has right now, they're going to be a problem, in my opinion. The shooting, it could be something of a question mark, because now you're pairing Giannis Antetokounmpo with Bam Adebayo. Neither of them have been known to be floor spacers or shooters. But I will tell you this: they got a bunch of dogs in Miami with Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell. So good luck scoring on the Miami Heat. The trade-off is they might not be able to score with you either. But we'll see that play here down the road. Heat culture is very much a thing. I think Eric Spoelstra is going to whip that team into shape, and you're going to get a few more players like a Duncan Robinson or of days past where you've never heard of him, and all of a sudden he's popping off, giving you 20 points a night, shooting the lights out from 3. That's the first one. I think I've been talking for a long time.
You're good. You know your shit, dude.
Any thoughts on that particular trade?
I am trying to pull up the playoff bracket from last year. What did the Heat do? Did they make playoffs?
They actually got knocked out in the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's my question, right? How much do you think Giannis had to play in where he went? Some must have, right?
In order for him to pull it off, yes, he had a very large say in where he was going.
I feel like going to the Miami Heat is questionable as far as like prospects. I feel like there were some better teams he might have been able to join.
Expand on that, like who?
Maybe they didn't have. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, but like, is he making Miami Heat a contender at this point?
Yes.
You think so?
In my opinion, yes.
Because it felt like the Bucks weren't necessarily contenders.
Outside of maybe Miles Turner, I don't know who else is a big name on that Milwaukee roster right now.
Yeah, Dame.
No, they didn't.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. This last year they were not. It didn't
Well,
even
I'm
make
saying
the
it
playoffs.
feels like the past handful of years. When did they win the chip? 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
I think it was 21
21.
or 22. They beat Phoenix.
They just been. It feels like they just been a little más o menos.
Well, when they got Dame, they were in the playoffs. He tore his Achilles in the playoffs. Which and
But they didn't. But that didn't necessarily put them over the top, though. Was the general consensus?
I think they were on an upward trajectory, but now we won't really know because he got hurt.
I guess my whole thing is like I don't know. I heard talks with the Warriors, right?
For Giannis,
Yeah.
uh,
Like whether or not the Warriors had the fucking assets.
they don't have
trade
the
for it.
assets to entice Milwaukee, and not to mention you're talking about a 36 and 37-year-old Draymond Green and Steph Curry, and if there were any move where we're going to flourish in that potential scenario, they have to include Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is coming off a torn ACL. Nobody really wants to take that on. So it was going to be a hard sell altogether because he's going to be basically gone the entire year again. He might be coming back towards the end of the season, maybe for like a playoff push.
Yeah.
But even then, I wouldn't count on that.
Okay. Well, I wish I would have had other teams. I would have known they might be able to join. But yeah, I guess I was just a little surprised he wanted to go to the Miami Heat in general. Feels like Miami Heat's been,
he's actually
apart from the Jimmy Butler era, kind of on the backseat of everything.
He's been linked to Miami for a while now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've always been on his like short list of teams he wouldn't mind waiving his no trade for.
The Greek Freak.
The Greek Freak wants to go to South Beach.
Yeah.
I hope it works out for him. He's a great player. I know my sister-in-law, they live in Wisconsin. Very sad to see him go.
Yeah.
They loved him.
I'm sure they did.
They were there,
Yeah.
huge, very happy when he was able to bring the chip back, and obviously they didn't want him to go. But they wish him well.
Yeah.
I know that they wish him well
I
specifically.
wish
So
him well.
there's a lot of
I
love
wish
for
him
him
well.
out there.
I mean, a lot of new faces and new places. So,
Oh,
well,
nice little lyric.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man. That's a big one. The next big one I want to talk about, and this one's got a lot of people scratching their heads.
Dude, it was a shocker.
So this one's gonna be dicey.
That was
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets traded to Philadelphia. This one's weird, dude. And that's because essentially they traded Jaylen Brown for a 36-year-old Paul George. That's I don't get it.
Jaylen Brown, the face of the Celtics for a little bit.
Who took him to the playoffs, had their best.
Alongside Tatum, no?
Well, he didn't join until the latter stage of the season.
No, but as far as faces for the Celtics.
Yeah, so between Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they were the Celtics these last few years. They won a ship together. If there was anything, in my opinion, close to like a Michael and Scotty in today's generation, that was them.
Mm-hmm.
Jason and Jaylen.
I will say about like that. It's such a weird trade because I feel like those are big rivals, Boston and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And so to trade a star player like Jaylen Brown to a rival team that could potentially knock you out in the playoffs next season.
That should make my blood boil.
Well, let's just say if
make
they
me
happen to
pissed.
meet each other in the playoffs, it's going to be absolute.
Dude, I mean, that's like Max Crosby going to the fucking Chiefs or the Chargers and then pulling out a victory win against us.
I saw this kid on TikTok. He was like so sad when he heard. And he was just like, "Thank you, Jaylen Brown, for everything you've done." He's like 8 years old.
No, it's crazy.
Celtics player I've ever known. So sad.
And then just to be clear, I want to give accurate information. It wasn't Jaylen Brown for Paul George straight up. The Celtics still walked away with a 2028, 2031 first round pick, and then 2 second round picks that were also part of that deal.
2028 and a 2031?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Plus Paul George, which, mind you, no disrespect to Paul George. Real ball knowers know Paul George in the playoffs before he fucking got hurt was a problem, and he was the truth. But he got hurt. And he hasn't been quite the same, playoff P that we've grown accustomed to.
That'll happen.
He's still a serviceable player. He still played well last year for the Sixers and during the season after he got suspended for the drug violating the drug policy. But he played well when he
He's
came
smart,
back,
George.
and he played well in the playoffs. It just happens that Joel Embiid can't stay healthy. Now that being said, Jaylen Brown. Now you have a Philadelphia 76ers team that's got Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, who was a Rookie of the Year finalist. And then if Joel Embiid is healthy, goddamn, that's a fucking team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like on paper, Philadelphia is looking like a problem.
Yeah.
What about Anthony Simmons?
Anthony's he's gonna probably be like a
support.
Hey, great shout out. So Anthony Simons
Simon,
is
sorry. Not Simmons.
a great pickup. Also, he had his longest tenure was with Portland. Made a pit stop at Boston. Made a pit stop at Chicago. Fuck. And then now as a free agent, he's now signed on for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's a great guy that I would say would be a 6-man candidate as well. Guy can give you 30 on any given night. He's a sharpshooter and can create his own shot, and not a bad playmaker off the ball as well.
They're going to be scary.
His big issue, along with Joel Embiid, is that he can't stay healthy. So now, if he is, game changing. If he's not, well, we're gonna have to figure that out now, aren't we, Philly? That being said, weird ass trade. I honestly don't understand breaking up Boston's dynamic duo.
Dude, my barber was pumped. He's a 76ers fan.
So
it's crazy.
He was initially going to be part of the trade for Giannis. So before Miami swooped in and made everything happen, there was a trade package in place for Giannis Antetokounmpo to go to Boston for Jaylen Brown. The major hangup there was Boston did not want to include Hernandez, who was their rookie this last year, which is kind of crazy to me. Don't get me wrong, Hernandez is going to be a good player, but if that was your hangup, why?
Yeah,
like, you could have Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's a freak.
So if you're gonna make me choose between Paul George and Giannis, I'm taking Giannis 10 days out of the week.
Well, that's gonna be hopefully that haunts him because I'm sure actually, and you know what? It's fine. Giannis would have hated Boston anyways. It's a pretty shite city. Great sports city though.
Great sports city.
Just city.
Yeah.
But so if you're in the head of the president of Celtics, is it money? Is that a factor?
Salary cap does play a role, but I think
because he was still contributing.
In my personal opinion, I think he ends up making the trade to Philly because it's public knowledge now that they're actively shopping him. How am I going to have this guy back in the locker room knowing that we've potentially been okay with not having him? So I think
it's because of his hairline.
I think what? The spray on hairline.
Yeah, I think they got too embarrassed to hit national news.
That was a little rough. But hey, you still the man, Jalen. No, but honestly, I think.
But can't you go to Turkey? Get the turkey hairline.
I think you have
Turkey, not Turkey. It's Turkey, dog.
I think you have or like a big reason as to why the trade was because it's like, all right, well, cat's out of the bag. We're trying to shop them.
But that happens so often though, where they shop players and they stay and they're like, they gotta suck it up.
Not as openly and vocally as Boston is doing.
Do you think they made the right choice by staying with Jason Tatum and not shopping Tatum? And shopping Brown instead?
Considering Jason just had an Achilles injury, he looked good. He looked fine from the back. And especially of how he attacked that, that rehabilitation. I would still be a little bit cautious. And if that's the route I'm going, if I'm going to break up the team, I'll take the guy who hasn't had reconstructive surgery, in my opinion.
So you would have?
I would have kept Jalen instead of Jason, personally.
I mean, a healthy Tatum and a healthy Giannis, pretty scary.
A healthy Brown and a healthy Giannis is scary too.
And I think that's a little bit more flexible.
A
little bit more playmaking.
The only nod I'll give you is that Jason's probably a better shooter, which is going to help Giannis.
But isn't Jalen's whole thing is that he's a better what do you call it? Like
Playmaker.
shot creator,
Yes.
right?
Don't say that to Jason Tatum though, because he emulates his game now to Kobe Bryant. So
Yeah. Oh, and that's clear. Go watch the YouTube videos of or the TikTok clips of Jason Tatum winning the chip. It's pretty evident. But you do you, young man.
You do you, young man. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
That is weird though. It's a weird. Yeah.
I don't know. If I have two, if
Another
I have,
bittersweet trade.
if I have a 1A and a 1B player both on my team, I would do everything I can to try to keep both of them, in my opinion. But who knows?
With the established chemistry, with the established success.
They know each other. They have no beef with each other. They have no problem deferring to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they won a championship together. Why would you want to break that up?
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
But that's just me.
But again, oh, wait, never mind.
No, well,
I was gonna say, but again, you're getting Giannis, but I
But-
got my team to abuse.
no, yeah, they hypothetically was young. No, you got Paul George. So, there's much more player movement in free NBA free agency that we can get to, but I don't want to bore you guys and drown you guys in that. There's one other potential trade, or not. I say potential because there's a bit of a holdup on it.
Yeah.
That's also going to rock the NBA a little bit, in my opinion. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard going back to Toronto.
Oh.
Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Kawhi Leonard is kind of involved in a little bit of a scandal. He's a player. Currently, he's a player for the LA Clippers. He's involved in a bit of a controversy because of how he's been getting paid. There's a whole lawsuit going on right now, an investigation, basically because he's been, for all intents and purposes, he's been getting paid under the table. Under the guise of some kind of investment /
From the team
no, but like a third party. I forget the name of the company.
as like a sponsorship type shit.
Yeah,
Oh God, that's not good, dude.
Yeah.
That's not good at all.
yeah. So
I mean, at least
so
they got
the-
Rui, who's
so-
so, as the Clippers.
So the investigation actually is that the Clippers circumvented their salary cap rules by funneling money to Leonard through an endorsement deal with looks like a banking company called Aspiration. Haven't heard of it, but that is what the whole investigation is underway right now.
What are the repercussions, you think?
He doesn't get traded and he might get suspended or go to jail. But
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's
so,
most likely a suspension.
most likely a suspension. I mean,
but we'll
I
see
think
about
homeboy's got to
jail.
go play ball in Sweden.
He
for
could
a
probably
bit.
negotiate not going
Uh,
to jail and doing service, but we'll see.
So
That's crazy.
the blockbuster trade in question right now is Kawhi Leonard going back to Toronto. Toronto Raptors actually traded Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 unprotected first round picks and a second round and a first round pick in 2027 swap between them and the Clippers and a couple other picks in multiple second round situations. It's like a trickle down, like these things are going to take effect years down the road, sort of thing. But pending this investigation, it cannot be finalized. So if this goes sideways, this trade does not happen. And now the possible repercussions of said potential trade is now you've got a Brandon Ingram who chose to sign with Toronto, by the way, is now being traded. And it's like, oh, now you're not getting traded anymore. Welcome home. We still want you here.
Yeah.
You and Glorilla.
Yeah, Brandon
Lucky bastard.
Ingram. Brandon Ingram's been through it though. He knows what it is.
I mean, at the end of the day, every athlete's going to tell you the same thing. It's just business.
Yeah.
But it does kind of suck when they make it kind of seem that they don't want you
And
no more.
you just signed with them. And shit, too, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe Glorilla's annoying.
That's it.
No,
Isn't that
I could see
is
it.
that the whole shtick? She loves you, you know.
Man, that's why they're trying to get him out of here. Maybe, dude.
hey, Toby Maguire. There's your ticket. You can hit her up, dog.
No, he got Ice Spice.
Yeah, I know. You can have both though.
That's my Spider-Man, bro.
That's my Spider-Man, bro. That's crazy.
Spider-Man.
That's my Spider-Man too.
No, it'll be interesting to see. Pretty big scandal in my opinion, just because it's Kawhi Leonard. This the guy who doesn't say shit.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Maybe he'll blame his interpreter.
That's good. That's pretty good. God damn. But like I said, plenty of other transactions. We can circle back and name a couple more that will have an impact at a later date. But that being said, any other thoughts on the NBA while we're on the subject?
No, I thought we touched base on quite a bit for the NBA, especially with the big ones.
I feel like I've been droning on a while. So
No,
not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No. We need it. So I love to hear your voice.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I love to hear your voice.
And so do
thanks.
our listeners.
And so do our listeners listening to that.
Listeners.
You over there.
Listeners.
You. Yeah, you.
Just you. All right. Back to the email. And so we can wrap this Playboy up. This one is actually from my dear sister. My dear sister coming in clutch with a few WWE questions. We've also been getting quite a few requests regarding WWE for a while now.
Sorry, guys. It's my fault.
It's all good.
Is it?
No.
What's your fault?
WWE not being involved in it.
Because he doesn't fucking watch.
I can say the same thing about football, bro. You're getting football.
Football. But that being said, since it is my sister, I think you guys should read it.
Sure.
Can I read it? I read it?
No, Riley, actually.
Since I got nothing to say,
Since you got
can I read it?
Because you got nothing to say, go for it.
All right.
So Chanti,
coming through. This is what she says. Which superstar is being underrated right now? Is there someone who's getting too much hype? If you could bring back one WWE legend for one SummerSlam match, who would it be and against whom? Dear John? No.
Dear John.
What match would you add if you could? Is there a superstar who should turn heel or face after SummerSlam? Is WWE relying too much on nostalgia? Examples: Paige, the Bella Twins, AG Lee, etc.
These are all actually solid questions.
Super solid.
Yo, shout out Chanti. Asman, what do you think? Let's start with you.
Let me see. Let me check the SummerSlam lineup.
Got you.
1 second.
But
I will say. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No. If you already have something.
Yeah. Let's see. Superstar is being underrated. I don't know. Well, could you say Trick Williams is being underrated if he has a belt? I like Trick Williams. I like what he's doing.
I think he's a good.
He's built his own lane.
I think he's got a good. He's a good mid-carder right now.
For me, when I'm thinking underrated, like taking crack at the belt, real belt, right? I like what he's got going on. They were gonna give him his thing by giving him the USA belt, and it's a nice belt because it's had previous great champions. The Miz held on to it for a while. John Cena came off that belt, and I like what he's doing with the whole fur thing. Underrated though, I think they have to push LA Knight, bro.
LA Knight
is fucking up in the ring, which I think, like, technically he fucks up in the ring a lot.
Yeah, quite a few noticeable botches.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah,
and he needs to figure that shit out. But as far as like being over with the crowd and actually being good on the mic,
I can't think of anybody else is better. Like honestly, better on the mic.
Yeah, and he, you could say that he's like obviously inspired by The Rock, Stone Cold, like those dudes. But like when the WWE is where it's at right now, where like mic work is like probably at its slowest, right? Because I don't think there's a lot of good people on the mic right now currently. Obafemi, I think at this point is really good on the mic, but like there's Roman finally after like 1,000 years is good on the mic.
Yeah, you watch your fucking more mouth.
So I would say LA Knight. I like his vibes, and he's already old as fuck. So if he's gonna make a push, it's got to be soon before his body can only take so much steroids in that age.
Yeah. Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah. dude, I could see him.
The Nepo baby.
The Nepo baby.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Who
So
is
the
a
second
fucking
question
Nepo-
is
Hey,
if someone
bitch,
is
don't
getting
ignore
too
me.
much hype?
Who isn't a fucking Nepo baby in the WWE, asshole? Shut up.
LA Knight.
Hulk Hogan. No,
Dude,
Is there someone who's getting too much hype? I'm gonna say Gunter.
LA Knight.
I'm answering the questions. Someone who's getting too much hype. Gunter. I'm tired of the whole fucking technician shit, killing legends or whatever. He's just like, to me, doesn't have the look. Like, he already looks old. His body is like old man already. He's probably great. He is great technically, but like, he just doesn't have that it factor for me. It's like they're just kind of like throwing him a bone because he's been there for a really long time. He's like, technically, it's like he's a poor man's JBL.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
Gunter, tired of him. Go, I don't know, do something else with him. Put a mask on him and put him in the luchador. Yeah.
Stupid ass. Okay.
Underrated, El Grande Americano. Bring him over to WWE. We need that.
Actually, yeah.
I need that.
But he's hella over at AAA, bro.
Yeah, which is why you mix that shit. That's the perfect bridge, you know?
Yeah.
If you could bring back one legend for one SummerSlam match, who would it be and against two? This one's kind of tough. I'm assuming Prime, in their prime,
I was
or like right now.
no, like Prime. Let's go with like a dream match.
Would you consider Randy Orton a legend? He's still going.
Like a Prime Randy Orton.
Prime Randy Orton.
I would love that.
I would say Prime Randy Orton, Prime Triple H probably.
Yeah.
Those dudes have great chemistry.
Mm.
Triple H is not the best wrestler. I think he's also very overrated. But those dudes together have like wicked aura.
That it factor.
Yeah, like they both, when the game comes in, the game versus the Legend Killer, always great. Obviously, they've already had skirmishes and they've already had matches, but I would not mind seeing it one more time in their prime.
Dude, Triple H for me, top 10 intros of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
Time to play the game.
And he just looks like a
fucking good.
mean, like mean mugging motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton in his prime was the same thing too, you know? It's like the two demons from hell kind of type vibes. So Randy Orton, Triple H, I'd like to see that one more time. I was gonna say Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels on top of my head because I just love Shawn Michaels. Give me one more give me more prime Shawn Michaels, like at any point. And I just love Randy Orton. With that, what match would you add if you could? I'm actually very happy that Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar is Hell in a Cell.
I think so.
That's
I think that's gonna be that might be the best match of the night.
I don't think they're gonna go as hardcore. They have not been going as hardcore with the Hell in a Cell matches, but those two dudes have that it factor.
Yeah.
And those two, it goes back to like great wrestling back in the 2000s and 90s when wrestling was dependent on big men, heavyweights, right? Now they've gotten smaller so they can do like more aerobatics and shit. But Oba Femi, big man, looks formidable. Brock Lesnar, big man, looks formidable. That and Hell in a Cell, that's badass. I don't know if I would add anything else. Like if the Hell in a Cell wasn't there, I'd say Hell in a Cell, but the Hell in a Cell is there, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe like a what's that? It's Roman.
It's gonna be Roman and Seth, for the heavyweight championship.
I'd make that maybe like a street fight. That'd be badass. I'm tired of fucking tribal rules bullshit. Just make it a street fight. That's what it is.
It's not gonna be tribal rules.
Yeah, but tribal rules is just fucking making street fights. It's the same thing, but you just call it tribal rules or whatever.
So then why do you want it to be street fight?
Because that's the original. They just rebranded it to tribal rules so that it fucking fits their narrative. I'm tired of this whole fucking tribal bloodline shit. It's been going on for 20 years at this point. Seth Rollins, put the hurt on him. Get that belt.
Shut the fuck up.
Seth freaking Rollins.
You sound belligerent, dude. Also, borderline racist. I'm tired of this tribal shit. Fucking tribal shit this, tribal shit that. What the fuck up, bro? You're power with Polynesians?
No, they're fucking amazing.
So then why are you tired of the tribal shit?
Because that's all they fucking talk about in WWE.
and it sells and it works. So why
Yeah,
are you hating
and
on
that's why they're bringing up fucking bum ass Jay, not Jimmy, but you know, Solo Sokoa, all these dudes who
it? Solo Sikoa is funny as fuck. What do you mean?
oh, so we're bringing in people into the pool who are funny. They get a spot because they're funny.
And they're
It's
good
all fucking
wrestlers.
nepo babies, bro. They're literally just get Samoan blood and they plug that motherfucker in.
Was Shawn Michaels not a fucking nepo baby?
Who's his dad?
I don't know, but he has somebody.
Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
Well, look it up.
Randy Orton was.
That's what I'm saying. He's your
I'm too
favorite.
busy
He's
answering
one of
the
your
email.
favorite.
Why don't you look it up? I'm answering the email.
You're a bum.
Is there a superstar who should turn heel or face? What would you put Obafemi as? Face right now?
I think he's in face right now.
I'd like to see him go heel.
I think he will eventually against Roman.
Evil Obafemi.
Personally.
Like Hall of Pain, Mark Henry Obafemi. Evil motherfucker.
Yeah. No, he's not a nepo baby.
That's what I fucking thought. Is WWE relying too much on nostalgia? I don't think so as of late. It was getting really bad back when the Saudis were paying Triple H and Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement. That's what it was getting really bad. The Bella Twins, I guess, are fine, but AJ Lee is good for WWE. She's still great. She's still great on the mic. She still wrestles great. She's a legend who still is capable of like being in ring. And it totally makes like it. I don't feel like it's bad nostalgia to bring her back and put a belt on because she's that good.
Right.
She revolutionized the whole diva era.
Yeah.
You know, well, I guess one of the last divas because now it's not diva
Right.
WWE divas. Those are my thoughts. Thanks, Chanti.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was anything else. I don't think it's too much nostalgia. You got to add a little bit of it in there.
Sprinkle it in every now
Yeah,
and
the
then.
Bella Twins they've never really been that good. That goes for a lot of the older lady wrestlers though.
Yeah.
Because like you look at like Kelly and shit, they just needed to show a little bit of booty.
Yeah.
And like
Stacey Keebler.
Vince McMahon like ripping their tops off and stuff, and then they slap him or like bikini mud fights or whatever.
Yeah.
It was wild back then.
Those were crazy times.
Definitely
not a big
but they're a lot better now.
as a 10-year-old.
They're a lot better. I definitely did not rewind that when I was 10 years old. Riley,
Any thoughts?
input?
For those that don't know what Nepo baby means, because we might some have old heads in here listening to us.
Old heads.
Old heads. It's someone who gains basically like opportunities or career opportunities or success from their family connections.
Mhm.
So that's all I want to say for those of you.
That's your contribution.
That's my contribution.
Thanks
For those of you who are
Charlie.
old heads.
Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Solid.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Don't bring it.
No.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Argentinian riff or what?
It's basically of his people. One thing I will say, since I couldn't answer any of his fucking questions apparently.
I was gonna say my piece than you.
No, it's fine. No, I'm not mad.
No, say your piece. I
Yeah,
hear it.
I was
I don't
answering
want I don't want it.
I was answering your questions.
I thought that's what we were doing, guys.
The first question, which superstar is being underrated or underutilized right now? I'm actually going to go with two. I would love to see a lot more of Julia and Jordan Grace.
Ladies?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
Phenomenal wrestlers. Been doing it for a very long time, and I think they're being underutilized or hardly utilized. Period. And they should honestly be in like the conversation for titles like consistently.
Mm-hmm.
They're that's just great. Julia is a work in progress simply because she's Italian, born in she's British of Italian descent, born in Japan or raised in Japan, so English is very much her fourth language.
Holy shit.
So her mic skills need a little bit of help, but otherwise her wrestling does the speaking for her. And then Jordan Grace, to me, she should be the first woman to be like a Paul Heyman wrestler. Like pairing them two would be phenomenal. Like Jordan Grace is she's a juggernaut, dude. I am so impressed with like, not to sound weird, but like her physique. She's just fucking powerful. It's amazing. And yeah, she's good on the mic. If you want to talk about aura and like prowess, like she's about it. So I think those are going to be my answers. If there is there anyone who's getting too much hype right now, I will always say Logan Paul gets too much hype. He should not be in WWE. I don't know why the fuck he's in there. Fuck
Oh, what the
Paul.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, like it just drives me insane.
Fuck that fool, dude.
The one thing I will say,
Tom Brady,
he is a good athlete. So, and it does come through when he wrestles. But other than that, he's just fucking obnoxious and annoying. If I could bring back one WWE legend for SummerSlam match, who would it be and against whom? I'm gonna reach back a little bit. If I'm talking about like a dream match for me, I would love right now in my state of mind, I would love to see a prime Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That would be, bro. It doesn't get any better. You're talking about charisma. You're talking about technicality. You're talking about just high flying, dude. It doesn't get better.
Triple threat, Street Rules, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic.
Ooh, there you go. Now, for Dominic's parenthood or fatherhood,
fighting for his own custody.
Yeah.
You know who I want to see?
Street fight too. That's
You know what legend I want to see come back? Andre the Giant, dude. Andre the motherfucking Giant.
Yeah,
Andre the Giant was cool.
Yeah, why is that, buddy? Tell us more.
He a beast, dude.
He is a beast.
Yeah,
He's a beast.
It'd be crazy to see him in the current rings with everyone.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I agree. I agree.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. I just wanted my input on that.
I like it. Well, and then what match would I add if I could? It technically already did get added. So this comes with some controversy. Rhea Ripley's hurt. So they're going to be crowning an interim women's champion. The controversy is the whole interim bit, insinuating that she'll get her belt back when she makes a full recovery. But that being said, it's a ladder match. And ladder matches to me have always been fucking fun.
Yeah.
I was talking about like climbing up, snatching the belt, like using the ladder, like falling off, and
the
shit.
ladies get into it too.
And they fucking go
The
out.
last Money in the Bank one was fucking nuts.
Oh, dude, Nikki Cross! Shout out Nikki Cross, who's no longer with WWE. She took a nasty fall on one of the ladders, bro.
And when you consider that, like they're lighter,
yeah,
right? Because they're like more acrobatic and shit.
Yeah,
and they're still throwing themselves on, like with the dudes when they're like heavyweights, right? You're falling on the ladder, but you're heavy enough for the ladder to give.
Yep.
Whereas like when you're small, you just bounce off that shit, bro.
Yep.
So
just like me, dude. Just like my ass.
Just like
bounce.
that boingy ass.
Just
like
like my
bounce,
ass.
Bounce.
All he does is bounce,
Gotta
bounce.
bounce.
Is there a superstar who should turn heel or face after SummerSlam? I think I'm gonna go with Omofemi as well. Like really just lean into like the ruler persona. I think that would do well, but I think he's gonna do very well as a face regardless. I mean, the guy is so over right now. Like, there's not really much he can do wrong.
Yeah.
So like whatever direction they take him in, I think it's gonna be money. So, and then the last one is WWE relying too much on nostalgia. I will say a little bit yes. If there was anyone else they could have like brought back, I don't think I would have gone with the Bella Twins personally. I mean, I don't want to sound horrible, but yes, they're beautiful. Yes, they're nice to look at, but are they good wrestlers? I don't know.
When did they come back?
They fake as hell, dude.
Well, Bella came back like at the beginning of the year, I think.
That's what I thought.
And then Brie came back like 2-3 months more, and they immediately put a belt on her.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Is it
Uh,
coincidence that they brought them back after John Cena left?
Actually, not entirely, because John was still on his farewell tour, and who was it? I think it was Tiffany Stratton, that says something about John Cena not choosing Nikki during their whole like promos.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of overlap.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to John Cena.
Dear John.
Dear John.
No, actually, funny enough, it was Paige and Brie Bella who just had the tag team championships. They actually lost it last night. They took the belts off of them and they gave it to Fatal Influence.
Who is
Fallon Hansen or Henley and
Fatal Win?
Fallon. Fuck. Hold on 1 second before we move on. Fallon Henley, and JC Jane. Yeah,
Villainous WWE stable.
yeah, dude. But yeah,
Huh, I don't recognize him.
they just got called up from NXT not so long ago.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed. JC Jane is like the leader of Fatal Influence.
Oh,
they came up with that
Ooh.
one Sol Ruka chick.
Yeah.
Sol Ruka's
So Rookie came up a little bit before then, but maybe like a month after.
she's cool.
Yeah. But that wraps up the questions from Shanti. And that wraps up our segment for the emails.
Our friends.
Thanks, John.
We have friends. Thank you. We love you and appreciate you. Any thoughts moving forward as we wrap up episode 2? Force Dead?
Video 2? No. Follow us on Instagram though, and then I think we're gonna get TikTok going. I don't know if I've done it already, but then we're gonna go viral here pretty soon. So get your stakes in now. Become a fan now. Otherwise, after we get 100 viewers or 100 subscribers, everyone else is gonna be a bandwagon. So you either not a bandwagon or you end up being a bandwagon. That's your choice. But I'm giving you the opportunity now. Follow us on Instagram. That's already established. Keep emailing us, please. And leave us reviews on Spotify and Apple. And I gotta make a YouTube too. Fuck.
And tell your friends, tell your mamas, tell everybody.
But don't tell your bosses.
And don't tell your bosses. Bradley? Anything yet?
No, just keep emailing us. We love you. Tyler, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you.
I'm just disappointed.
I was literally gonna say that.
Let him start. Let him start over. Go ahead.
I'll believe it.
It's already. It's too late. It's too late.
I'm wrong.
It's okay.
Golly,
No,
guys.
dude. Nah, dude. No.
Email us.
Email us.
podcast@gmail.com. Shout out Aiden. Shout out Chanti. Shout out Tyler. Shout out Kylie. And everybody else who wants to write us. Give us some more love. We appreciate y'all. Hey, this is Los Pickups coming to y'all from the Pacific Northwest. Appreciate you guys all the time. And one more time for the one time. My boy.
AZ.
My boy. And I'm Ernesto. Thank you. You all are beautiful. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Later.
Bye.
I'm Blaney.
I have to get viral somehow.